carbon credits have emerged as a key tool in the fight against climate change. But what exactly are they, and how did they become a billion-dollar business? Carbon credits are a form of tradable permit that allows companies to offset their emissions by investing in projects that either reduce greenhouse gas emissions or remove them from the atmosphere. For example, a company might invest in a wind farm or buy credits from a forest conservation project, both of which would help to decrease the amount of carbon dioxide, CO2, entering the atmosphere. These credits are issued by regulatory bodies, such as the United Nations or the European Union, which set emission reduction targets for countries and companies. A company can buy these credits on the open market or through the government, and then use them to offset their own emissions. One carbon credit usually equals 1 ton of CO2. The idea of carbon credits emerged in the late 1990s as part of efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions through the Kyoto Protocol. This was an international treaty signed by 192 countries that committed to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Under this agreement, countries were assigned targets to reduce their emissions and could trade credits with other countries. Since then, the carbon credit market has grown dramatically as governments and companies try to meet their emissions reduction targets. In 2019, the global carbon market was worth $215 billion, and is expected to reach $1 trillion by 2030. Carbon credits have become a significant business for companies involved in energy and resource production, such as oil and gas, as well as for companies that seek to offset their emissions, such as airlines and retail chains. Many companies also invest in carbon credits as part of their environmental and social governance, ESG, commitments, which seek to address environmental and social issues alongside financial performance. The use of carbon credits has been a subject of debate in the environmental community. Some argue that they allow companies to continue emitting high levels of CO2 while simply buying credits to offset them.
Hey guys! I came here in the middle of the video, asking you to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of special content every day. Keep watching.
Others argue that they are a necessary tool to help transition to a low-carbon economy. Despite these debates, carbon credits are likely to remain a key element in efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. As the world's governments and companies face growing pressure to address climate change, the carbon credit market is expected to continue to grow, providing a valuable way for companies to offset their emissions while supporting projects that bring environmental benefits. The carbon credit market has also led to the development of innovative projects that help reduce carbon emissions and promote a sustainable future. These projects range from renewable energy developments such as wind and solar farms, to initiatives focused on carbon sequestration, such as reforestation and conservation projects. The future of the carbon credit market remains uncertain, particularly with the increasing focus on direct action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions instead of offsetting. However, carbon credits will likely continue to play an important role in the transition to a low-carbon economy in promoting sustainable development. In conclusion, carbon credits represent a key component of efforts to combat climate change. While they have faced some challenges, the market has continued to grow as governments and corporations seek to meet emissions reduction targets, promote sustainable development and adhere to environmental and social governance initiatives. As the world faces continuing climate change pressures, carbon credits are set to remain a valuable tool in reducing carbon dioxide and promoting a more sustainable future.